We're recording now as well. Hi,
Oh,
everyone. Good. Welcome to the goddamn show. This episode is sponsored to you by Old Farmer Jenkins Pumpkin Pies.
You don't want them.
You don't want them.
Yeah. Stick with the Walmart brand.
Yeah. You may also notice that we are not on Goodman Games. It's just because, we're mayhem. We're trouble. And we're just like, maybe it's time to move back home so we can be super us without.
So we can game like 7-year-old boys.
Yeah, that's it exactly. That way,
Boobies.
That way we don't have to worry about offending Goodman Games.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the big thing.
That's the big thing. It really is.
We're considerate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Of our own wants.
And needs. And pumpkins.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
We need our dick and fart jokes.
We do. We really do. Anyway, we're playing Weird Frontiers. We're back. Dan's not here tonight because he hates us.
True.
We're like, Dan, why don't you want to play Weird Frontiers tonight? And he's like, I hate you, Chuck.
No, the real reason is we just left Dan on Goodman Games.
He's over there playing He's over there playing
everybody.
with himself. That's.
But he'll be joining us momentarily when he gets canceled as well.
Yeah, that's
what I'm hearing.
That's it.
Mm.
Let's see. I've got no.
He keeps rolling ones on his stamina check. Nothing comes of it.
Unlike our farmer.
Ching.
Oh, that's a good meme, Eddie. The Family Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing. We're playing Weird Frontiers. Last session, you all got attacked by some creepy, pale, vampire-looking things in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked their asses.
You kicked their asses. You kind of, if I remember correctly, you kind of got a feel for what direction they were coming from, I think. So I'll tell you what, why don't we say you all returned back to that little general store you found for the night. You finished eating the meal that Tater had cooked. And then I'll leave it to you. What do y'all want to do?
I mean, there's part of me that wants to go and do this whole, like, find the stuff. There's, like, some mountain ledge we're going towards or some such, but there's part of me would also like to find whatever nest these things crawled out of and just burn it proper. Because I don't want them finding us while we sleep. But I'm just enough of a pessimist to assume there's more of them.
I think that's a fair assumption.
Just it's a whole golden rule thing, fuck others before they can fuck you.
It's not in reverse cowgirl.
Preemptively.
Preemptively.
Good.
So
that's good, man.
Does that
we
mean
ain't playing no games?
You're all trying to track them
fuckery
down tonight? Or is that what I caught from that? Or no? I guess what's the plan? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, if we're going to go vampire hunting, I say we do it during the day.
Yeah.
Would make a certain sort of sense.
We've got ourselves in a good safe spot here for tonight. But after tonight, let's find their nest, murder them. Because if they found our scent tonight, they'll keep finding our scent while we're in this vicinity. That's at least that's how I feel.
A small objection. They're already dead. We can't murder.
Re-murder.
I mean, what if we re-murder them and then we pull their bodies up out of whatever cave they're hiding in. We chop them up in itty bitty pieces, shove garlic in their mouths, and just leave them out in the sun.
Lay them to rest with extreme violence.
Right. Lots of prejudice.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you all rest for the night, and you would probably take shifts, and we can hand wave this because it's going to be an easy one. The night's quiet, uneventful. No more of that lady shrieking for help. And morning rolls around. What do you all do? You get a good meal in you. Plenty of supplies here.
I mean, there was a decent number of them, right? And like, I know they spread out around us, but you would think with that many of them that hopefully at some point we can find where their tracks around the area we had that fight. Maybe we look for like a few footprints here and there, come together as the larger group, maybe follow that back to something. I'm not exactly like the world's best tracker or nothing, but
Me either, but you know who is? I'm going to summon up my demon dog. That does the
nice.
Tracking.
oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That tracking ability that the Hellbilly dog has is so good.
Yep. Won't fight for you, but he'll track for you.
Nice.
Keep going while I look up the specifics on this one, if you would.
Hellbilly's such a cool class.
It is.
I
It's
think
very
what
cool.
changes is how long it lasts is really the thing.
Jug magic. The lightning.
Gotta get my PDF reader.
Yeah. I'm looking at the rules too, but I don't know where it's at in there, so I'm not looking very hard.
Yeah, it's called the Black Shuck. Is the
Oh, okay.
let's see. Old Faithful. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Old Faithful. So it's a magic jug shot. So I take a shot off my jug,
Oh, okay.
calling one of the legendary Hounds of the Fae, the Black Shuck. Be put on the scent of any ally or enemy and will track unerringly. The hound is immune to mundane and magical attacks and remains for 1d3 turns, not rounds, or is dismissed. It will not attack or defend.
That is a very cool ability. So yeah,
It is. Yeah.
you take a swig of your jug.
And a d3 is what you need.
Yeah.
Let's see. There you go, an hour and a half.
Very cool.
Ooh,
Yeah, you
that's
kind of
pretty
make
good.
it back to that clearing. You summon your demon dog, and the corpses are still here.
Nice.
You can kind of see that they haven't moved from where you killed them. Some of them were pretty well charred, but those that weren't slain with fire, as the sun start coming up, you can see that their skin, even though they're dead, skin does start to kind of like redden and blister a little bit. As you get your demon dog to grab a scent of it, and off it goes.
Oh, wait, hold on. Infection check. Everybody show me your limbs. Anybody getting an awful case of sunburn right now? Anyone?
Now you all check. Everything seems good.
Oh, I forgot to sew that. Thanks.
There you go. And yeah, off you go. It's maybe like 45 minutes worth of trekking through these kind of deep woods, low hills, as it slowly builds up into a more mountainous area, until eventually it leads you to this kind of sheer kind of cliff face with the steep incline, but you can see there's kind of like a winding path that leads up, and up maybe 50 feet up this kind of path is 3 cave entrances. Let's get some details on that. So we'll say the one farthest to the west, well, it's probably like 40-ish odd feet. And then the one in the center is a little bit higher. And then the one on the east is back kind of on that same level as the first one. So yeah, and it looks like that trail and your dog is pointing you at heading on up the trail and into those caves.
My dog's name is Sarsaparilla.
Nice.
Spicy
Nice.
I like it.
Oh, actually, hang on. Here's a description I was not reading. First cave's located some 60 foot above you, nestled in a slight niche in the mountain. The second cave stands about 40 foot away from the second. Wait, hang on. Second stave. Oh, there's a typo. And is situated 20 feet up higher. And the third one is back about that 60 foot range. So, okay, so like 60, 80, 60 up this path.
Okay, which one's the dog heading towards?
Dog's heading to the one for farther on the west.
We get some exploring done first, or we get to the killing. I mean, they may have some of them. May have some of them their servants or such during the day that take care of them. Might be in these other tunnels.
You know, I always wondered there. Does sarsaparilla, you know, I don't understand exactly how that all works, but just seems like good dogs. Sarsaparilla like treats. Is there anything particular they favor?
The flesh of her enemies.
Oh.
She is a hound from hell. Let's get that straight.
Oh, okay. I will confess I have little experience in such things, but just seems like a good dog, you know.
She is a good dog. She might come from heck. It's one of them, you know, closer levels of hell.
Right. She's from the place where they call it double hockey sticks or something.
That's right.
That makes sense. All right. But yeah, you can see that she's leading you up towards that one farthest on the west. Players, you'll also see that I have hopped you over to a different map. And players, I am working on getting you moved over there. So, or not players, viewers.
Oh, now I see.
People watching us make these terrible mistakes.
I do not have control over my token, just so you know.
How dare you? Let me get that fixed. Come on. Move forward.
Did we get a good night's sleep, you said?
Yeah, you did.
So, one hit
Oh,
point.
yeah.
One hit point back.
All right, there we go. And you don't have control of your tokens. I think I figured out how.
Believe there is an echo in this here cave.
Is there?
Cave.
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 Mm-hmm.
That's it exactly. All right, yeah, as you move up, you take a look. I'm getting your tokens fixed now. And you all should now have control of your own token.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
So yeah, you peer inside this dark, small tunnel. I mean,
I'll be in the front because I'm leading the dog.
it is pretty much to scale. It's a narrow kind of tunnel. I mean, like maybe 10 feet across for most of it, and the roof generally sets somewhere between like 6 feet and maybe 10 feet at the most, at least from what you're seeing from the outside looking in.
It'll be dark in there. Let me fashion some torches out of some of these woods back
Yeah,
here.
and it definitely peering in there. It's dark. There doesn't appear to be any light inside.
Just grab some brush, dip it in the alcohol.
There you go. All right, yeah, you get some torches going.
Nice.
All right, y'all head in.
That's where Sasparilla's leading.
Yeah.
I trust that
I
girl.
will have my carbine out in hand, ready.
Okay.
Me too.
As you start kind of moving in a little farther, this first cavern kind of serves as a crossroad of tunnels. Northeast and northwest passages exit to the surface. You're, of course, coming into the one on the northwest, bringing drafts of fresh air down their lengths. In the south and southeast, rocky corridors plunge deeper into the heart of Yander Mountain. Floors uneven and cluttered with broken stalagmites and fallen rock. It slopes slightly downwards towards the northwest.
All right. Well, actually, you know what? If somebody can hold the torch behind me so I can have my hand free for my carbine and the dog. Actually, I guess I don't actually need to control the dog. It can control itself. I don't have a leash. Yeah.
Let's get us a little token out for the dog. There we go. We're just going to use this Earthhound for now. Show that it's leading in. Now, the dog won't fight for you, won't attack for you. But I will tell you what, it does, as you're kind of following, it kind of crouches down, starts snarling. You see the hair on its back bristle up as it's kind of doing that pointer, that hunting dog signal towards a dark kind of corner in the cave. And as you kind of have someone cast the light in that direction, you see this large, muscular looking cougar come slowly creeping out, making cougary noises, looking menacing.
What's her name?
In mid-40s, early 50s.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
For you.
John says her name's Edith. Yeah, it's snarling. It is moving close towards you. I'm not going to give it a surprise round because the dog is more than capable of detecting that. So, why don't you all roll some initiative for me?
Okay, good. It's great.
Yeah.
3. That's terrible.
Are we assuming for the sake of things that I'm there, or am I still getting pooped on?
You would have made it back. You're fine.
All right.
Oh no. What's going on, initiative tracker? You're being silly. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I see. I should. That's okay. It's a difference of 1.
All right. So Jake, you got a 9. Jeremy was a 10. Joe's a 12. Bert was a 12. Eddie, you were a 3. All right. And stream, let me zoom in a little for you. All right, we're ready to start fighting. First up, choice between Tater or Tomathu. I would say probably Tater.
I'm just going to shoot at it.
Yeah.
So if you want to do something different, I would like to get off a shot before anyone engages.
I'm melee, so it's probably best for you to shoot, and then I'll run in.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
How far? Any modifiers or just normal range?
It's normal range. It's not that far. I mean, measurement-wise, you're looking at maybe
bad.
30 feet.
I'm sure that misses. And it was an ace anyway, so my gun jams.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, throw the gun down and draw up my axe.
Sure. You drop the gun, you pull your axe, turn passes over to Tomathu.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and smack him with my door bar.
You run up to smack him with
This
your door
thing,
bar.
right?
Yep, that thing there. No, that's Bert's
This
dog.
thing?
This is Bert's dog. This is the enemy.
Okay. I hit this thing. I don't think that hits.
Let's see here. Nope, it does not. Unless you want to spend a point of luck.
Just one?
Just a single.
All right, let's do it. 6 points of damage then.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. It goes to its turn. It lets out this ear-splitting roar that just echoes through the cave. And then it's going to take a swipe. Okay, that's going to take actually... It's going to take 2 swipes at you there, Tomathu. First swipe is a 10. Well, I guess that's a miss. Second swipe, I do even worse. It's a 9.
Yay!
All right.
Miss and a miss.
Yeah, Mortimer, you're up.
All right. Time to break out this here double sabered shotgun and come charging into the fray.
There you
Because
go.
I feel like a shotgun being, shot within these caves
Probably bad.
unnecessarily.
Yeah.
That might get a mite awkward, so I'm just gonna come running on in.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do that there, the melee equivalent. It's called pistol whip, but
Yeah.
so I'll do my D die first. 4.
Goes off.
Okay, nice.
Just a reminder, we leveled up last session. It does not auto-calculate your armor class, so your armor class is 1 better.
Nice. Okay,
It's good to know.
and then I'll do my attack. So a
16
20 to
for-
hit
oh,
with
yeah.
12 damage
You
and an extra D8 on top of it.
fucking Christ, man! You slay
'Cause
this cougar.
That's what I do. I am a cougar slayer.
All right, that's the end.
Bonafide.
Bonafide cougar slayer. That's
Bonafide
me.
Cougar Slayer. Yeah, that's the end of that chunk of initiative.
Like maybe it's just rearing back to kind of swat at Tomathu, and as it is, the saber's just coming to the chest.
Yeah, that's all right. So yeah, as you kind of take in the area, it slopes down towards the northwest. Well, it don't make no sense. This ain't right. Kind of slopes down this direction. But you can see, looking this way, you can see this tunnel up towards the top right leads outside. You can see daylight out there. It's this fork here, this split.
Mm.
Let's see here. What do y'all want to do?
That's
All right.
Which way does the dog want to go?
yep.
Yeah, follow the dog.
Yeah, dog would want to take you down kind of the... it's kind of hard to see. Give me a second. Clear up a little more of this fog of war. Now you can see that split a little better in the path.
Mm.
It kind of wants to head down the more
I mean,
southern.
you don't argue with the good girl.
Yeah. Actually, let me update this as well. All right. Oh, you all can move the dog around if you want.
Actually, you know what I'll do? Given what Tater said a little bit earlier, I'll make sure to take one of them sabers, cut off just a little chunk of that there cougar, make sure to toss it to Sarsaparilla, because he said she likes to eat flesh of the fallen foe. So, like, she's a good girl. She deserves a treat.
There you go. All right. So, Y'all head down this path?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's reveal a little bit of map. Just the stream view, just a hair. Yeah, as you enter, the rocky walls of this cavern are stained with pigments, transforming the stone into a canvas upon which images are depicted. Primitive representations of wolves, deer, bears, and other native wildlife are shown being hunted by men. Other odd symbols are interspersed within the hunting imagery. And as you kind of look in, you can see that there is a path towards the right of the screen and a path down. You see, it looks like there was a path towards the left of the screen, but it looks like it's completely caved in.
I mean, I'll admit I'm at least curious to see, like, part of these here pictures sound like somewhat normal, but the parts that seem weird might maybe take just a second, just to scotch time to look at that.
Okay, you're gonna go take a look at them pictures. If you want to study them for a moment, it will be an intelligence test.
Obviously, we all know gunslingers are famed for their intelligence.
Yeah.
There we go, intelligence. I mean, it's better than 50-50.
Okay.
Well, it's okay.
Okay. Let's see here. So the one thing that as you kind of study these pictures, a lot of these symbols seem to be kind of religious almost a little hard to kind of figure out the exact details of it. But oh shit. Well, that yawn snuck up on me. Some like symbolizing like earth, you know, plant life. Other ones like the sky. But one thing that catches you is this huge monstrosity of a person. This picture that's got like horns and crests on its forehead. You can see it like hunting down and hurting people. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Looks kind of spooky, demonic a little bit, but yeah.
All right, well, I don't know exactly who all the how old this shit is, but whoever was hunting around here, they caught a hold of, or at least spotted this spooky motherfucker. Made sign of it. I'm no expert in such matters, so I'm gonna guess, you know, that's kind of grandpappy bloodsucker.
So but it looks huge.
Yeah, it looks easily twice as tall as the depictions of like what you're guessing are regular men hunting.
Mm-hmm.
They might have done that for artistic effect, though.
They might have, maybe. But like you can see, like here's a picture of people hunting animals, and there is, to some sense, a bit of scale. I'm no artist, right? But if they draw a fella this tall, and they draw the animal this tall, and then they draw the fucker this tall, you know, I think it's fair to guess that's a big fucker.
Probably.
Yeah. So, the passage kind of heading towards the right is definitely where the hound wants to go.
Heading towards the right, as in top down, looking at the map.
Yeah, how you're looking at the screen, towards the right of the screen, I guess towards the east, this direction.
Okay.
That's where it's wanting to go.
Okay.
Let's
I have
go.
no reason to doubt sarsaparilla.
Yeah. This one is going to take a little more work to reveal proper light. They're good enough. Let me adjust this. All right. Mounds of animal bones are piled into waist-high heaps in this cavern, nearly covering the entire floor. Stalagmites protrude from the morbid debris like islands in a bone sea. Chirping of crickets sounds softly in this cavern, and another tunnel exits the cave from the opposite end.
All right, now I'm just going to posit a theory here. If I was a big, fuck all horned piece of shit, double the size of most people, I'd probably have a big appetite. This looks like a room for somebody who has a big appetite.
Yeah. So
Look at that.
There's got to be a
big
reason
brain
he
on
chooses this to be the place he eats, right?
what were you saying, Tater?
I said, look at that big brain on you. Figuring stuff out.
I do, okay.
So what's the plan?
I think we should poke around just a little bit.
Sure.
I assume the dog is wanting to go towards the opposite end of the room.
Nope.
No, it's staying way. Oh, so it stays right here?
It's kind of gives you that same alert like it did with the cougar,
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't actually step into the room.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Now, sarsaparilla here is mighty sure there's something in this room. So,
Shall I go in to investigate?
I'm going to reload my gun while I got a chance.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Man, you heading in?
Sure.
Yeah, I agree. I'll be on the ready. I'm bravely right behind you.
All right.
Step past.
As am
sarsaparilla
I.
here.
Mr. Man, it will be a searching for something is a intelligence test.
Okie dokie. God dang. 19.
Nice. Wow.
I'm going to say you step in, you start scouring, and you can see
Mr. Man knows bones.
that there are 5 of them pale white assholes that you fought last night hiding in the pile of bones, ready to ambush.
Oh.
They're not aware that you're aware of them. They're just waiting for you to get farther into the room so they can leap out and attack.
Oh boy. Well, I'm going to moonwalk back out of here.
Good plan.
We got 5 more of the guys in there. They're waiting to jump whoever is dumb enough to go in there with a blood supply.
Okay. Oh, okay. Whereabouts should we go pointing when we first go in?
Well, there's one immediately to our left, one immediately to our right. There's another one a little further past that to the right. And another one a little further past that again to the right.
Okay.
And then past the one on the left, a little bit further on down, there's another one. So,
Yeah, and Mr.
really
Man's
we go
able to
left or right
give
here.
a strong enough description to where you would all have a very solid idea on where they're at.
All right. Do we just move in fast, hit, like maybe we pick 2 or 3 of them that we know for sure we hit hard and fast?
Sure. Yeah, I'll point them out here, and I'll sort of float over towards the one on the right here. I'm going to float around back towards the one on the left here. I'll just sort of point the areas out.
All right.
Yeah. So, you all know where they're at. I am going to get their initiative plugged in. But what's going to happen is you're all going to, after I get this plugged in, we're going to roll initiative. You all are going to get a free round on them.
So
Nice.
if we got a moment, I want to take a swig off my jug because that takes.
Absolutely. Go for it, man.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm going to preemptively transform my arm into like a, I don't know, just a big old spike.
Sure.
Or not.
Has
That's
that
fine.
ever, like, I don't mean it
It
in the
worked
wrong way.
once.
I wasn't sure if it's ever worked for you. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
It has worked once.
All right. Would you all be so kind as to roll some initiative?
Yeah.
If you click on your token, you
Slowest
should be able to.
gunslinger ever.
Yeah.
It's okay.
There we go. Slowly figuring it out. All right. So, Tater, I'm going to say you took a swig from your jug before this initiative starts off. So, it's your turn. You got a full turn to do what you want.
These are 5-foot hexes, or
Yes, it's 5 foot.
whatever?
If you use the measuring tool, it's to scale. I mean,
Alright.
this is a fairly confined cave complex.
All right. Well, what I'm actually going to do here is just do my Hellfire Hiccup and hit these two in a straight line.
Nice. Very cool.
All right. Hellfire Hiccup. D10 plus 2. And they might catch fire. So here we go.
All right.
Oh, jeez. 3 points of damage. But they might catch fire.
Okay. Yeah. Confirm which ones those were.
So they've got to make a DC 12 save now.
And they got to make DC 12s.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is this you said reflex save?
Reflex save.
All right. One of them makes it. One of them fails.
All right. The one that fails will take damage for the next one.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to take it. Well, no, I can't take a shot at something, so that's a full action. I think we're going to get into melee real soon, so I'm just going to take my axe out.
Sure. That reminds me. All right. Cool. That leads us to you, Tomothy.
I'm gonna move up and position myself kind of here.
All right. Oh, good. The text is huge.
And go after this guy.
Sure.
Hit him with the door bar.
Hit him with the door bar.
Don't think that hits.
Yeah. Let's see. 12 hits.
Oh, wow. 3 damage.
Yeah. All right. And it was that one there.
Yeah, the one that I'm kind of overlapped on.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one of the ones that got hit with some fire, and that's actually the one that is on fire.
Let him out.
Well,
Beat it out of him.
Yeah. You beat out of him. Okay. It skips a bunch of their turns and then takes us to Mortimer.
All right. Well, I saw where Tomothy went to.
Yeah.
I'll come running up. Maybe I'll come to this fella here. Doesn't seem smart to go running too far in, but the one to the other side of Sarsaparilla, basically.
Okay.
And I reckon it's probably best to keep it melee so far. So I'll do my D die first. That's gonna be a fail. That's okay. That's fine. And then where's my, did I roll it? Oh no, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's real. I slip on some bones, maybe.
Yeah.
That little bit of a stumble. It's not a full-on fumble by any means, but just
yeah, that's
it's
rough...
hard to come making that charge. He thought he was gonna come in and do the big, you know, huzzah, just like you did with that cougar earlier, but all these bones are making it difficult.
Yeah. I can dig that. Okay. That was rough.
All right, it's okay.
Dorian.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Shadow Walk.
All right.
Which will see how this goes off. So, my clothes begin to animate, becoming inky pools of darkness that stretch and join the areas of natural shadow. So my clothes just kind of start almost melting into the shadows around us.
Yeah.
And kind of become one with the shadows.
Okay.
And what I'd like to do is I'd like to shadow walk to just over on the other side of this one that Jake and Jeremy have kind of pincered.
Okay.
And just pop up right behind him.
Yeah, not a problem.
And then I'm not sure if I use my shadow walk for movement, is that an action or is that just movement?
Let me take a look. I don't remember. It's casting time. We're looking at shadow walk. Casting time is a round.
Okay.
So I would say that probably uses up your actions.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I've popped in behind him and I'm just kind of in with the shadows.
Okay, cool.
All stealthy like.
All right. Finally, that takes us to Mr. Man.
Alrighty.
As Bert pointed out, Jake, don't forget that your class abilities increase with each level you take.
That is true.
Okay, very good.
So again, I will try to form a spike from my hand. Okay.
Let's take a look.
Oh.
What are the rules for unarmed attacks?
I think it does one. Now we do have 2 rerolls stashed.
Oh, that's true.
You want to take one of those?
Yeah.
You should do it.
Yeah.
You really think with
Oh my god.
Jake.
I don't know what it is, Jake. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I think unarmed
Getting
attack.
used to his new form still.
Yeah.
Strength modifier. Well, it's a strength attack, and then damage is 1 plus your strength modifier.
All right. Well, in that case, I will make an unarmed attack.
Yep.
19. Hey.
Okay,
what do
that's
you
a
know?
hit, man.
So that'll do 1 damage.
1 damage. Better than none damage. All right.
It is mercifully gloom damage. Well, no, this will do 2 damage because because of gloom, my attacks deal an additional damage,
Nice. Kick ass.
and they
All
fully
right.
affect the undead.
Oh,
So
Very nice.
very cool. All right.
Wallop.
That is the full end of the free combat round. So now we're in regular initiative, and we're starting off with Tater.
Okay, well, Tater has his axe out.
Yeah.
So Tater is gonna kind of rush in. I'm not in melee yet, so I'm gonna rush in and attack that one.
Cool.
Let's see. I am going to though. Let's see. Nah, I'm not gonna go berserk yet. So this is gonna be a regular attack.
Okay.
Tomahawk smash. Ooh. 5 points damage.
Actually, I Estimated error. 5 points of damage is fantastic. It's this one back here that's on fire. I got a fire token. There we go. That one's on fire. Okay, cool. And I'm doing terrible math. There we go. Okay, cool. Caught up. All right. Yeah, you move in, you swing, you smash, you do some hurt. And that does pop us down to Tomatthew.
All right. I'm gonna do a door bar again.
Sure. Tomatthew,
21.
21 is a hit. 2 points of damage.
2 damage.
Okay.
Rolling really low on my damage.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I forget what's the multi-attack rule in this.
You have to be a certain level to get extra action die.
Yeah.
Unless
you can do
you're
an offhanded attack.
Yeah,
like
you
you can use, but it's not really effective.
It's not.
Yeah, they don't really do the multi-action. You have to get extra action dice as you level up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your agility modifier?
14 or modifier.
I'm sorry,
is 1.
Score is what I meant.
14 is the score.
Yeah, you would be swinging like maybe D14s to hit if you're trying to dual wield. But if not, yeah, you just have to wait till you level up high enough to get extra action die.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I hit him with the door bar.
Sure.
Poke him.
And it is now the first of their turns. This thing runs up on you, Mortimer.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. All right, so it's going to make 2 claw attacks on you. First one is a fumble.
Okay.
Let's take a look and see what happens on a fumble table. Melee. It's fine. Goes wild. Oh, so this one here that I just rolled with and it fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
For the next round, anyone who does anything to it gets a +1 on the die size.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to end that thing's turn with that embarrassment. So Bert, what's the rules for your when they're on fire? They take a D6 and they have
D6 the first round, and then it escalates after that. So.
Okay. Oh, you want to roll me a D6?
Oh, sure, I'll roll it.
Yeah.
If they don't take an action to put it out, it'll go up the die chain
Yeah.
until it's put out. So 4 points of damage.
All right.
It takes a full round action to put it out.
I do think that this thing's going to try and put it out. It is on fire. Yeah, I want to have it use its entire turn to put that out. Okay, but it does take that damage. All right, this one, Bert and Tomatthew, you're surrounding that one. It's going to swing at you, Tomatthew. And it's going to make 2 claw attacks.
Yep.
A 19 and a 19.
The first one hits.
Second one doesn't? Okay.
Yeah.
These things don't hit too hard. So altogether you take 5. First attack does 2, second attack does 3.
All right.
And that pops us down to Mortimer.
All right. Well, there's that one who seems good and proper stunned.
Yeah.
And while he's feeling in such a state, I'm going to try and just wallop him real good.
Okay.
So I'll do my D-die first towards that, and I'll get myself a 4.
Very
that feels
nice.
good.
Now,
As soon as I don't have any strength bonus, I'll just roll a D24.
D24. That's it exactly.
How's 23 do? Does
is
that
a
hit him?
That is a hit.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So let me just gonna roll this now just for the damage side of it. We'll
Sure.
ignore the attack part. So we'll do a whopping 5 damage, but we're gonna do an extra D8 on top of that, and it'll be stunned for turn. So we
Holy
Wow.
shit. 6 damage.
6 damage, but it's stunned for a turn.
Okay.
Way to botch every damage dice.
Yeah. What? It is stunned. And everyone has a die sized up. I'm going to say you're being stunned. It's going to be easier to hit as well. All right. Anything else there, Mortimer?
Nope. That's it.
That's going to take us down to Dorian. What do you got, man?
I'm going to just swing at this one that I'm standing behind, kind
Yeah.
of surprise attack him.
Absolutely.
Pop out of the shadows like frickin' Batman.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be a... Oh, I just rolled a d20, didn't I?
Well, you're...
I think the one you're attacking would.
Yeah, it would be the
Oh, okay,
D20.
yeah, he would just be normal. Okay.
Yeah.
So 10 hit by any chance?
10 does indeed not hit. It does not hit, no.
Not hit. Okay, so I miss him.
Okay. Do you want to spend any luck on that? You need to spend 2 points.
No, but now that my shadow walk is enabled,
Yeah.
after taking a swing on him, I might use my movement, if that's the way it works, to pop in behind the stunned one
Sure.
on the other side of Jeremy.
Yeah, go for it. All right, cool. Let's see. This one's going to close up on Mortimer. I want to take 2 swings as well.
Oh, Lord.
16 and 4. 16 hit.
That 16 will hit.
All right. That's dealing 4 damage.
Okay. I know you make me bleed my own blood.
How dare you? All right, and Jake, this one is gonna, the one you punched is gonna try and slap you back a couple times.
That seems fair.
2 attacks, 17 and a 6. Does that 17 hit?
The 17 hits, and assuming this is blunt damage, it'll get an increased die for its damage.
It actually wouldn't. It's attacking with like claws. It would be like slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
Ray.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jake, that does take it to your turn.
All right. I'll try to grow some claws of my own.
Okay.
There we
It
go.
works.
Now to attack.
Yeah. $14 to hit.
14 to hit
8
for 8 damage.
All right. Let me get that recorded. That's good damage. Okay. That's a hit. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Top of the round takes us to Bert.
All right, I still have one in front of me here. Is this the one that was burning or the one that was not burning?
One that was not burning.
Okay, I'm gonna axe him in the head again.
Yep. 10 is a miss by 2.
Missed by 2, you say?
By 2.
I'll spend the 2 luck, sure.
All right. This one is looking mighty rough. It's still up, though. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
The only thing I can do is move, so.
All right. That takes us over to Tom with you.
All right. Hit him. The same guy's up, but I've been attacking this time, right?
Same guy's still up, yeah. Tater just hit him with a hatchet. Tomahawk.
Oh. There we go.
5's a big miss.
Doesn't it? Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. All right. This one loses its penalty that it had. Eddie, you're kind of shadowy, so I'm gonna wait this. So 1, 2, 3, it's gonna be against Jeremy. 4, it's against Dorian.
He must hear me or something.
Yeah. All right. So it's gonna swing twice at you.
I stepped on a bone and it cracked.
Yeah. It's an 11 hit you.
11 matches.
It needs to meet or exceed. If I remember
Aren't we
correctly.
level 2?
2? Yeah. What's your agility
Do you have
modifier?
a negative dex bonus?
No, I'm even at 10.
Oh, so your
So you
AC
should
is
have-
actually
so I should
12.
have a +2. So
Yeah.
it should be 12. Okay,
Okay,
never mind.
Then it's a miss. All right, that was that one.
I did not raise that up when we leveled.
The one that was on fire, it's going to actually close in. It's going to swing on Tomathu. 16 and a 13.
Yep, those both hit.
All right.
Hey, Chuck, are these undead?
You are unsure. When you're hitting them, they are spraying blood.
Well, Mr. Man, if it is undead, is doing extra damage. because of
Okay.
Gloom,
Then, well, you...
or from the spirit.
Or rather,
Not
full
necessarily
damage.
undead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, Mr. Man, you're not getting the vibe that they're undead.
Hmm.
These aren't even proper vampires.
That is going to be 8 damage there, Tomathu.
Ow.
Ooh.
That's a big...
That
Yeah.
puts me to 8 health.
Oh no.
All right. Let's see. I got my choice.
Quick, shove some gold in him.
It worked before.
It's like armor on the inside.
This thing, it's smelling blood in the air, so it's swinging on you, or the next one swinging on you, Tomathu.
Oh no.
Yep.
17 and a 5. 17 will hit.
Yep.
2 damage.
All right. Ow.
Big ouch.
I'm good though.
All right. Mortimer, you're up.
All right, let's see. The 1/8 stun no more. Probably shouldn't go shooting at the one next to Tom with you because of fear of gunning him down.
Yeah.
There's one between me and Eddie. The one right in front of me, could I shoot it without being worried of hitting somebody else?
You're
Like the
using a
one
shotgun. Yeah, I'd
south?
allow it. Yeah.
So I'll drop my load in his belly and I'll do the free bleeder. That's what I'll be going for.
All right. Don't forget your card.
And
That's a crit.
Ooh.
D die doesn't go off, but it is crit.
Did you draw your card?
I did. Oh shoot! Let me draw my card. Sorry, I always forget that. A
That's all right.
deuce.
2's good. Doesn't do anything.
Okay.
All right. So that is a crit. That is a 9 that you rolled for your crits.
So far, got 6 damage, and then
Let's take
Something.
a look at critical tables.
Take your boon, sir.
Firearms.
Oh, yeah.
9. Passes through the target's abdomen, piercing the spleen, causing them to vomit blood, in addition to an additional D12 damage.
ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
Target doubles over in agony and must pass a fort save of 13 each round or remain prone.
That's
Ouch.
So I'm going to
pretty
say,
awesome.
That's a hell of a shot.
yeah, you get to deal an extra.
9 more damage.
Yeah.
9
okay.
more.
And we're going to call this one prone. And on its turn,
Nice.
it's got to try and pass that save or go prone. Let's call this prone. There we go. All right, so what was your grand total of damage? It was 4 damage up top, 9 damage down
So
below.
yeah, 6 and then 9.
13.
So D die for 2, damage die of 4. So 15.
15 damage. Good God.
I got all up in
Um,
its guts.
That is actually, that 15 damage, that is a lethal. amount of damage, man.
It's probably just all, especially because it talks about making it vomit blood. I assume this is just like the horrible Sam Raimi, just like
Yeah,
gory mess.
absolutely. All right. Yeah, you shoot this thing, blast it with your shotgun. It just fucking dies. You spray its entrails on the wall behind it. Kicking us down to Dorian.
So I think what I'll do is retreat back to a little bit safe distance. I mean, kind of retreat back towards the wall.
Sure. As you retreat towards the wall, this is something isn't going to cost you anything. I want you to give me an intelligence test.
Okay. I am super moderately okay at intelligence. 18.
You do great.
Yeah, you are.
So it kind of shows it on the map, but this is going to clarify it for you. You see that there is a hole in the ground. You almost step in it, but you dodge it. It doesn't affect your turn in any way. And you can see...
I am one with the shadows. I know where the hole is.
Yeah. You can see that hole seems to drop down into a tunnel below.
Oh my. All right. Now that I'm kind of off in the darkness along the wall, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to cast Corvus Corax
Oh, yeah.
on Tomatthew.
Okay.
This is going to be for
defense.
AC protection.
Okay.
Yeah, give him some defense.
There you go.
So let's see how this manifests real quick.
Much needed. Thank you.
We have the 3. So nobody's gonna see this because I'm drenched in shadows, but I'm basically just floating a little bit off the ground. My neck stretches and I vomit forth a flock of ravens, which then fly across the room and start surrounding Tomatthew to give him some protection.
Nice.
He's gonna get a +4 AC full cover
Nice.
bonus. And let's see how long this is gonna last. For 4 rounds.
Wow. That's nice.
That's pretty sweet.
All right. Anything else?
All
man?
right. That's my whole turn.
All right. Let's see. This one down to the south. Oh, hang on. I applied that to the wrong one. That one's fine. It's this one that's dead. All right. Okay. That's fine. And okay, this one up by you, Jake, is going to attack you.
Okay.
Double claw. 6 and a 6.
Oh boy.
And it does then kick to your turn, Jake.
Well, then I'm going to do a singular claw at this guy.
All right.
Hell yeah,
That's
I
a
am.
fucking crit. Okay, that's a weapon attack, and that's a 6. What kind of weapon did you form your hand into?
A claw, so slashing damage.
Slashing. And a 6. Target blocks the attack, sacrificing its forearm to spare the vitals. Deep gash slashes the bone, inflicting an additional 2d6 damage.
Ooh.
And pressure must be applied for the next d4 rounds to avoid suffering 1d2 bleed damage.
Nice.
Additional 9
Ooh,
damage.
Good one.
Damn, so that's, what is that? 12 damage altogether?
Oh yeah.
All right. Oh, Jake, that actually is a lethal amount of damage.
Excellent.
Just gonna delete it. All right. Yeah, you took one out.
Then I will use my movement to nope, or not, because I'm not there. We'll go to this fella here.
Okay. All right, Bert, you're up.
All right.
right. Well, this thing still has the temerity of standing here in front of me without falling, so I'm going to hit it again.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
That's a rough mess. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That is all.
Thomatthew.
All right. I hit this one I've been hitting.
Yep. The
With
one
my
you
door
and
bar.
Tater teamed up on this one. 9's a miss.
Damage is better, but I don't think I hit it.
You would have to put 3 points of luck on that.
Yeah, I'm not justifying that. That's good as is.
All right. Let's see. I got double targets. I'm going to roll a d4. 1 to 2's Jake. 3 to 4 Jeremy. Jake.
Bring it on.
This one you moved up to. It's going to double swing. That is a dirty 20 and a 9.
Well, that dirty 20 hits.
All right. And it deals 3 damage.
Okie dokie.
All right.
If I were at level 1, I'd be down by now.
Yeah. Let's see. This one here, I got a choice of 3. It's going to swing at you, Thomatthew. Swings twice. Now, you do get that. How much of a bonus, Eddie?
+4.
4.
Damn, I got a 4 and a 9. So, on their own, those would be misses.
Yep.
You're feeling confident, Thomatthew.
I am.
Yes.
All right, this one here, I got 2 choices. It's going to swing on Tater. Oh, not that die. All right, swings a dirty 20
Oh, jeez.
and a 5. So it's going to hit you with that dirty 20
Ugh.
for 3 damage.
I'm not doing so good.
Okay. All right, that takes us to you, Mortimer. What do you got?
Well, I see this fellow over to the, at least on the screen, so to speak, to the right of me. It doesn't look like there's anybody else engaged with him. Can I shove my barrel up in his guts? All right. Well, then I'm going to do a free bleeder up in his guts.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Go.
That is another
my God.
crit.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
After
God
D die
damn.
actually goes up on top of it.
Nice. You card.
So it'll be 7 damage on top of. I need to actually look up what free bleeder does.
Don't forget to draw your
You
card.
done split them
Oh,
up
okay,
the
do the
middle.
I'm so sorry. I'm
That's all
not
right.
used to doing another deuce, a 2 of hearts and a 2 of diamonds back to back. That's
Okay.
weird.
That's fine.
Okay. So free bleeder on a 3. He's just gonna get a -2 to attack rolls and then bleed for 1 point. But then something about a crit.
Yeah, the crit essentially hits a vital chunk of the arm, dealing an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay. Let's do that.
Oh,
You know,
it's a
still.
free 2.
Okay.
you know.
So
And then he'll bleed out for 1 round. Still, he'll have a -2 and another point lost.
Okay.
Why not?
Is that 9 damage altogether? 4
So
from the
4
damage
plus
die.
3, 7, 9. Yeah.
9 damage.
And then he'll bleed out for another one on his turn.
Okay. All right. It's a good shot. That is going to pop us over to Dorian.
This is my last round of being able to move through shadows, so I'm going to move all the way across and pop up behind this sumbitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will take a good shot at him. My sword. Woo! 23 for 9 damage. Just cleaving at his neck.
All right. 23 for 9 damage. All right. That one hasn't taken a whole lot of hurt, so got to record it. That is a great hit. All right. Pops us over to Jake. What are you going to do, man?
Well, I'm going to attack the one Jeremy just attacked.
Oh. There you go.
19 to hit for 2 damage.
19 to hit for 2 damage. All right. Recorded. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. That's going to take us to you, Tater.
Can't unleash another thing of fire because I'm going to catch Tomathu. So unfortunately, I'm still with the axe.
Swinging. Okay.
Swinging with the axe. Damn it.
And I'll let you know if you can deal 5 damage.
No, I missed.
All right. That's rough. All right. Tomathu.
I'm swinging with my door bar.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. 21. 3
Still
damage.
up, but that is good. It is on death's door. All
Good.
right.
And
So
the bar closed when he gets through.
yeah. All right. So this is the one that got shot. So it's going to take that point of bleeder.
Mm-hmm. And a -2 to his attack.
-2 to his attack. Okay. Well, he's going to swing at you.
Good.
Oh, actually, I got a choice here. I want to roll it to see if he's going for Jake or Jeremy. He's going for Jeremy. So he's going to swing -2. That's a 6 to hit. And a 7 to hit.
Nope.
Double miss. All right. Ooh, I got a choice here. It's going to swing on you, Tomathu. There we go. 15 and 16.
Both miss. 17's my new.
Oh, because the crow is very cool.
Yep.
Very nice.
All right.
Nice.
All right, and Bert, this one's going to swing on Tater. 8 and 10.
Neither hit.
Very cool. All right. Takes us back to Mortimer.
All right. Well, let's do some attrition here. I think that one looks like he's pretty close to his last legs. May as well just finish him off. One last body on the field.
Absolutely.
But I'm just gonna beat him.
Okay.
Just gonna beat him off.
Beat him
My
off.
butt. Yep. So I'll be doing my buffalo smash, the double barrel,
Yeah.
the double saber shotgun.
Oh,
So
yeah.
does a 16 hit
16's a hit.
or 19 for 8 plus another D8?
Holy shit, man.
So
Yeah.
13.
That fucking finishes that one off.
Just hoist the double sabers into his chest, lift him up.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a fucking kill right there. 2 of these fuckers are left. They are both... Well, one of them looks rough, and the other one doesn't look too bad. The one closer to Bert and Tomathu's looking rough. And that does take us over to Dorian. What are you going to do, Eddie?
I'm going to take a swing on this one right in front of me. The bottom of the 2.
Okay, yep. 10's a miss by 2.
I will go ahead and spend 2 points of luck
Okay.
to get
sure.
that 7 damage.
All right. That is recorded. They are now both looking rough. Anything else?
Nope. I'm just going to sit tight here.
All right. That takes us to you, Mr. Man.
Well, that one's looking pretty rough now, so I'm gonna move up on it, take my own swipe at it.
Sure. 12 is a hit.
12 to hit.
9
damage.
is lethal.
All right.
1 remains. Completely surrounded. Taking us to Tater.
Okay. I smack it.
Okay.
Maybe with some effect. Yo, look at
That
that.
is a crit.
Boom.
3 damage.
Okay.
Let's take a look at your crit.
I think we've had a few crits this fight.
You've had
we
a good
have.
number of them, yeah. That is a 2 on the crit table, which is going to give us the attacker. Oh, that's the fumble. I'm looking at the wrong one. Wicked slash to the forehead. Deals an additional 2d4 and causes blindness for d4 rounds.
Nice.
I have a feeling the blindness isn't going to come into play.
It is not.
How much extra damage?
2d4.
So it did 3 and another 4.
Nice. 7
Seven.
damage altogether. That is lethal.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Jump.
You just bury your axe in his forehead.
Then I bury my torch in his face. Just
Yeah.
to finish it off.
Just to be sure.
All right.
Now, everybody be careful. There's a hole in the corner. I almost fell in it.
Yeah. Now, and I'll let you know, your dog just kind of sits in the center of this room. You get the hint that this is where those creatures, their scent originated from, that it trailed. But, like you mentioned before, the tunnel does continue forward, and now there's this hole that Dorian's pointing out.
Hmm.
So, what do y'all want to do?
I know what I
Might
want.
have to lick our wounds a bit.
What's that?
I know what I want to do, but it's kind of cheesy.
What do you want to do?
Well, you see, my magic jug never runs out of hooch, as it is connected through various portals to the Fey hooch in a different dimension.
Yeah.
So I would like to just start pouring hooch down there and light it.
Oh, down the hole?
Get a burning stream of hooch down that hole.
Perfect.
It's just like the endless napalm machine.
It's like 2.5 minutes later, we're all standing there like, are you done yet? Nope.
Nope.
How long? I mean, it's a thing you can do. Yeah, your hooch bottle never runs dry. How long are you going to stand there pouring hooch in the hole?
Until you get a reaction. So, like, see if anything reacts. Like, get the stream going, light it, so that it'll start to spread down there, and see if we get a reaction. If it
Okay.
flushes anything from the hole, if we hear screams, anything.
Great. While he's doing that, I'm going to be sewing myself back together and nibbling on some of these guys' parts.
You can
Okay.
get some health back. My birds
Yeah.
finally disperse, and now it no longer looks like they're about to feast on a cadaver.
So
Yeah.
you start pouring, you give it some time, you pour a little more.
Oh, nice.
After maybe 6 minutes of pouring this hooch, you throw a match down there and you see it light up. And you see it spread, and you can see as you're kind of looking through the hole as you're pouring more hooch in. I'm going to reveal this chunk of the map. You can kind of see where this tunnel cuts under another tunnel. And you can see that all of the hooch is kind of funneling off. Let me get a different color pin here. This direction.
Okay, so there's more cavern down there instead of it just being a den, which is what I was kind of trying to figure out.
Yeah, it is
All
not
right,
a den.
There we go. It is not a den.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stop once we figure that out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, you can see that you're like that's the floor sloping down in the direction of that arrow. And so your hooch, after taking a few minutes to kind of build up a little puddle, it just starts flowing down in a little trickle. And you can see that trickle of fire going down and kind of disappearing out of where you can kind of peer down that direction.
How big is the hole?
The hole's large enough for any of you to easily fit through.
See if the dog will track to the hole or not, or if it just stays in the room.
It is interested in this room.
In this room.
Yeah, it does not, like, you can even call it over to sniff at the hole.
Yeah.
It doesn't really give a shit. Like, it goes
All
back.
right.
You put it on the scent of tracking these creatures down, and definitely, like, it's giving you the signal. This was the den
Okay.
of those creatures.
Okay. And we don't, so we haven't met any other creature that I can have it to go after. So I guess we'll disperse him then. We'll let him go
Okay.
home.
Sure.
Good dog, Sarsaparilla. Get yourself a good bite of this. Oh, not that one. I know
Okay.
that one's how it smells dead.
Yeah.
But this other one over here.
There you go. Very good.
Pop it in and
About
out
to
of the
take a
deer.
bite out of Joe's crotch.
You healing up, Jake?
Yep.
Okay. You pop
Oh,
into
here,
the
we got
near.
a
That's
second.
not a problem.
We got
I'm
a
popping
second,
back
I
out
can-
again.
What's that,
I
Bert?
can. So if we got a second, I can do the little hoedown. Gives everybody some hit points back.
Sure.
Here.
Including me.
No, you cannot be mad at that either. That's only a point. Everybody
okay.
except for
Just wanna make
except for
sure.
Joe's character can take it.
All right.
I mean, I'll take a point.
Yeah. So, yeah. Tater, Dorian, and Mortimer get to take a point. I think, Mortimer, does magical healing work on you as a sin eater? I don't know.
I'm Mortimer's
He's human.
Or Dorian.
the gunslinger.
I meant to say
I'm
Dorian.
a sin eater.
Yeah.
I don't
human.
know.
No, you can
Yeah.
be magically healed. You're just a human.
I'm just possessed by a soul.
Oh,
I'm
that's
a
right.
human body.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so yeah. Mr. Man, you pop back in with a great roll. You're fully healed. Mortimer and Dorian and Tater, you take a point from the hoedown. And Tomathew, you would have to spend some time eating some meat.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, very cool.
Got 13 back. So
Holy shit.
Nice.
All
It's a
right.
sizable snack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy knockers they bounce back better than anything.
yeah.
that's
I will
great.
actually burn 2 more personality, and I'm going to do my healing jug magic on myself.
Okay.
It only works on me.
Chuck, are any of these things, can I tell, are any of these things souls that need to be laid to rest properly? Last rites?
I would say they would probably, their souls would go on. These were living creatures, and when they died, it doesn't seem like they had any unfinished business.
Okay, so their souls aren't lingering at all or anything.
No, their souls weren't lingering. No. This was probably a very natural kind of death for them.
Fair enough. Just checking.
Yeah. So,
Now inebriated, by the way. This will make 3 total shots I've taken.
okay. So, there's the hole in the ground. There's heading deeper into this cave. There's retreating back out, or there's investigating this other path.
Hmm.
Well, I'm
We're
not
still
too
waiting for
confident
this
that
thing
a
to burn
giant
out,
would
right?
be.
So,
Yeah, the booze, you mean?
Yeah, we're still waiting for that to burn out. So
it would,
Yeah.
you guys,
That would be
after
quick.
doing that, you guys took a handful of minutes to do your
Okay.
patching up and stuff. So, yeah, it's burnt out by now.
I mean, that does beg the question: is Sarsaparilla only track down what you told her to track down, or can she switch up?
I gotta know what it is we're tracking.
So maybe there's a chance that this was the den for these things, but these things ain't the big fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's done her job like a good girl, and that's fair and fine.
Which then begs the question: where is the big fucker? Because that's that hole. I don't know. Could it fit in and out of that thing?
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
There's a Jeff. How's it going, man?
Well, what if this is like one of those things, like this is the place where all the worker folks go, but the big boss man's going to be up the hill a little bit, right? Because shit rolls downhill.
Hmm. Does the path forward go uphill by
Down.
any chance? Okay. Hmm.
It seems like you're deep enough now that everything's kind of angling down.
Well,
But this is like an evil guy, so maybe he likes to be downhill so he can eat the shit.
well, he is a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit that eats shit, because that's how demons
and
work.
it goes down. Yeah. All right.
Mhm. That's logic. Science, even. I don't argue with science.
So, what are y'all doing?
I think we head that way.
Okay. Hey, there's Steven.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're going down this path. Let's get my little tool here. Open up some of the map.
Make sure to load my barrels.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just keep my hand in its claw configuration.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's fine. As you peek into
Given
this,
your track history.
yeah. As you peek into this next chamber, ceiling slopes upwards, becoming lost among the gloom and stalactites towards the northern end of this narrow cavern. Odd feathery lumps bearing white thread-like wrappings lay unmoving about the floor.
Huh.
Big-ass spider webs with different kinds of creatures cocooned.
Gross.
I was not looking for spidery things this way.
Now, I will say you can see that there is a path that continues on. But the ceiling gets real low to the point that continue through this path at the far end of the room, you would all be crawling.
Well, except for one of us who can change the size and dimensions of his body.
True.
Yeah. I suppose I...
Maybe we ought to check these weird, things before we get it crawling.
Okay.
I will try to mold like clay and take a gaseous form. And I'll ask for everybody to sort of... could you just kind of sort of blow me along into the room so I could get a nice look-see around?
Start weaving it.
Okay. So
Alrighty.
you turn into a fart and you
Yes,
let
I do.
the breeze blow you in.
Yes.
You can take some time to look around. Some of the things that you see, these cocoon things on the ground, definitely fed on by the, you're presuming, the creature that resides here. You can look up and you can see lingering high points in the ceiling, waiting on taut webbing, is this huge albino-looking spider, like a giant black widow, just inversed in colors, with its milky white eyes. This thing altogether, from, like tip of its face to the back of its ass, like 5 feet.
Oh boy.
You can see these cocoons. Some of them look to be cocoon birds. A couple of them look to be like those, the lumpy shape of those weird vampire humanoid things that you just fought. Few other assorted creatures here and there.
Now, is there a spot in this room that's not immediately strung up with webbing?
It's pretty heavily strung up. If you weren't in gaseous form, you probably couldn't have made it in here without having trouble avoiding webbing. It gets pretty
All right.
dense.
Well,
Not impassable, but pretty dense.
I'm dead, so it's time to do something stupid.
I like it.
Nice.
I'm going to rematerialize into the webs
Okay.
Mhm.
and see what happens with that giant spider just above my head.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Immediately, you rematerialize into the webs. Go ahead and give me a reflex save.
Okay. Oh my god.
You rematerialize and are thoroughly and completely entangled in this webbing. as immediately this giant spider starts skittering down towards you.
God.
Fellas, guns.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is an initiative moment.
That's just wonderful.
There you are. All right, let's get the tracker going again. Go ahead and roll some initiative for me.
Come on now. Man. Mortimer cannot roll initiative, and that's okay. Not every gunslinger needs to have like lightning reflexes.
Isn't there some gunslinger trait that you can use to give you a bonus on initiative?
I'm adding it. I'm just rolling really low.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it to Dorian. You hear Mr. Man's cries for help.
We don't know what's in there, do we?
You had a pretty good idea that it was spiders just peering in with a little bit of light from the torch that Tater made. You don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. You can see where Mr. Man rematerialized in the room and is now thoroughly tangled as he looks up in fear. It's something out of the light range at the moment. So you have a vague idea of where it's at.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and use Corvus Corax again.
Oh, okay. Gonna boost up Mr. Man.
Last 3 rounds. And it's gonna manifest pretty much like it did the other time, but this time everybody gets to watch the show as I levitate off the ground, my neck distends and stretches, and all of a sudden I vomit forth a flock of Stygian crows, frenzied. They rush into that room, and on this occasion, I'm going to use them to actually attack. So they're going to go in there murderously, and
Okay.
they're going to center themselves around Mr. Man and fly in a 10-foot circle basically around him and just attack anything within that range.
Okay.
So if there's anything within that range, they use my attack bonus and everything on there, so I can roll the attack for them, and then I can roll their damage separately.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
That's it for me for now. I'm going to stay the heck out of that room for now.
As you all watch this giant spider descend upon Mr. Man, which means that Eddie, it's time for you to do that thing.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll the attack, and then I'll roll the damage separately.
Sure.
Say 12 for the attack.
All right.
And then this is going to be... going to be 8 damage.
It's good damage.
Okay.
And that's
All
Okay, never mind. Yep, just 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it still is alive, but it closes in, and it is going to bite the shit out of Mr. Man.
Oh no. Oh no, my bones.
Don't send him back to the outhouse.
Oh, I
No.
fucking fumble that
Oh,
shit.
wow. Those crows, man.
Oh, God. Let's take
Oh, then he rolled high on his fumble die, too.
Yeah.
Doesn't like the taste of ectoplasm.
No.
It's all those eyes.
All I
get
wanted
really
was some
confused
dinner.
counting
All of a sudden,
crows.
some birds are pissing me off, and I'm trying to eat this goo, and it's cold, and I don't
Okay.
like it.
See, the problem was I was trying to
December.
eat brains, but I don't got any.
All right. I have to make a fortitude save.
How'd these damn crows even get this far into my cave?
Okay. That's fine. Fumble, nothing terrible comes out of it. It's all right. All right, Tomathu, you now see a giant spider trying to eat Mr. Man.
That's not ideal. I'm gonna try to get towards it and hit it with my door bar.
So, and I will let you know, closing in means that you're going to be dealing with moving through this webbed area.
Mm-hmm.
So to close into him, you're going to have to make me a reflex save.
Okay. Is there like an ability I've got where I can turn into smoke?
Yeah.
Wraithform.
Yeah. Mist.
I want to do that. I'm not very familiar with how that works, though.
No,
It only costs you a point of personality, and it is one of the best abilities in their kit. It's so good.
Okay.
That's not Banshee, is it?
But it does. I forget what the drawback is. All of them have some weird thing where, like, if you do this, then this.
Oh, Kinfolk Shadow. Yeah. While power is in effect, the Tommyknocker suffers a -1 die size to any actions attempted in daylight or... Oh, I'm sorry. There's two of them, actually. There's Shadow, and then there's Wraith.
Yeah, I think Wraith is the one that does the mist type form.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the one I'm wanting.
Okay. Tommyknocker begins to flicker in and out of reality as their body dissolves into wisps of foul-smelling mist. Their eyes become floating, glowing white orbs filled with hate. Becomes immune to mundane weapons. However, on the round of a successful attack, the Tommyknocker can take no physical action other than moving.
They can, like, dissipate your smoke, but still, you're not actually getting hurt. And also, you can ignore a lot of stuff.
Am I able to still attack as this? Or
No.
Okay.
But you can get up there right next to Mr. Man. Also, Mr. Man, are you walking the path by any chance? Path of the Righteous?
No.
Okay. Is anyone Path of the Righteous here?
No, I think I'm
still
on the line.
no.
Walking the line? Okay. That makes sense. Very cool. All right, Jake. Or Joe, you turn into smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And you get up there next to Jake.
Yep.
Anything else?
I'm trying to understand. On the round of a successful attack, the Tommyknocker can take no physical
If I have
action.
something attack you and it hits, you don't take damage.
But that only keeps him from doing stuff if something hits him and dissipates his smoke, I think.
So, yeah, because I'm reading it as I'm smoke and I can act normally until somebody gets a successful attack on me, and then all I can do is move.
At least that's what we had done for Scab. I'm only...
And it does say that you gain an attack that drains personality.
Additionally, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. You can attack and stuff.
Cool. I'm going to hit it with a ghostly door bar.
Okay.
Do it.
15 is a hit. And
Sweet.
that ghostly door bar is going to kill this spider.
Sweet.
Yeah, that one is bad if you're with righteous teammates.
Yeah, if you're anyone who's righteous, you have to make saves to not attack them.
That makes sense.
Okay. As that is now slain, you look around and you can see the southern portion of this. It does continue on, but it gets real low on that ceiling. To continue deeper, and it does descend deeper, you're going to be crawling on your belly.
Man, if only there was somebody who was in the ideal form to do reconnaissance in that situation.
Jeez. Yeah, fine. Why? I'll mold like clay and try to transform myself into a very squat, dense version of myself.
It's just like in Photoshop or GIMP or something like that. You just
Yeah.
write
Oh,
on the
yeah.
top and just.
Mhm.
What
It'll
was
be
that
white
old 80s
Putin.
movie, The Gate or something?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh. All right. Do
I
you
haven't
gotta
seen
roll
that one
anything for
forever.
Or
that?
you're just the Homer meme. So you look normal up front, but you've just got all this trail behind you.
Oh Lord.
Seeing them at a mass.
That's less than 10, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'll just crawl on my belly. It's fine.
Okay. You start crawling on your belly. As you get a little ways down, you can see that it takes a hard left turn. You continue crawling quite a ways. It continues descending until eventually.
As I'm going, I'll keep shouting back. It just goes left and then down, down some more.
Until eventually you come it opens up into a new chamber, and I'll reveal it here in a second. And there's a soft green illumination that fills this cavern, and the gentle sound of rustling feathers drifts through the air. Arranged on staggered ledges along the cave walls are more than a dozen ghostly barn owls. The alien spirits are translucent and shine with a pale jade light as they peer down at you from their roosts with wide, unblinking eyes.
This is fine.
Okay, there's a bunch of ghost birds in here. They look green.
As you're still kind of in the low section, peering out.
Suppose I'll finish.
Do they look
crawling
like
through.
ravens?
No, they look like
Big horned
the
owls.
opposite of. They look like hooters.
Oh. Well, I am much less interested now.
I mean,
Give me an intelligence test, Mr. Man.
Oh boy, I'm sure I'll pass this with flying colors. Oh, that's a great 6.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
I mean, I've always been told that 6 is adequate.
Average even.
Okay.
Who told you that was average?
The ladies love me for my average intelligence.
That's it. That's it. So, I'll tell you what. We're like 10 minutes to time, but I have a feeling anything we do is going to be unraveling this room. So why
Yeah.
don't we put a pin in it until we come back
Okay.
in 2 weeks?
All right.
So, we'll wrap it here for the night, and then we'll pick this back up in 2 weeks. So let's do some closing plugs. Bert, want to throw anything out there?
Go to it's not Kickstarter, it's the other one.
Backer Kit.
Backer Kit, yeah. Check out the one that got away, a new DCC adventure of level 0 funnel where you are in a fishing competition. We ran through this as a playtest. You can find it on my own channel, on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I remember that one. That
Editing
was
on this
great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun adventure.
There you go. Links in the chat. Let's see. Jeremy, you want to throw anything out there?
Sure, Aaron Reese on Patreon, maps, tokens, other fun stuff. Check it out.
That's it. Very cool. Joe, Jake, or Eddie, you want to put anything out there?
Just, we moved. We're back on our channel now.
Yeah.
So,
Congratulations, us.
Things are likely going to get colorful and lively.
So,
Definitely a lot
yeah.
weirder. Yeah.
Eat some Pazuzu pizza, drink your Zing ! Cola, and visit us on our Discord where we have frogs.
We do. We do. And let's see, DOK the week coming up. not much. I'm going to be out of town, so no game on Wednesday. Maybe a game on Friday. But we got shit coming out on our YouTube, so go check out our YouTube. Oh, I ain't got shit else. You all got anything else? No?
Nope.
Then let's make like some
Nope.
trees and get the fuck out of here. Goodbye.